They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep.
Chapter 3. It was a wet day. Mr. Johnson and I were going to withdraw some amount of money when he accidentally splashed muddy water on one young woman. He apologized, moved on, reversed back to the lady and asked her where she was going. By this time, he was getting upset. The woman didn't hesitate to reply to him saying she was going to the grocery store. Mr. Johnson told her to hop in the car and she fully complied, smiling. Our eyes met at the rearview mirror and I glared at her. I had to leave the front seat just for her. Savage husband snatcher, I thought, and the car roared back to life as we proceeded to the nearby grocery store. Mr. Johnson and the woman, who I later learned was Llewellyn, talked to the store as they got to know each other. 2 minutes after we got there and Mr. Johnson got down and went over to open the front seat for her. When last did he do this for Mom? I annoyingly rubbed my forehead at the thought. The woman Llewellyn got down with a smile and they went into the store together, leaving me behind. Exactly what I needed. Space. They were suffocating me, both physically and verbally. I knew this was a secret between Mr. Johnson and me. He didn't need to tell me that. I just knew it. Keeping my mouth shut meant peace in the house, if that was even a guarantee. But opening my mouth to expose what he did meant trouble, big time. Whirls up and down. Also, I was going to crush my mother's heart, and no, I didn't want that. After spending what seemed like forever to me, they came out the shopping bags with Mr. Johnson, who was helping her to carry it. When did they met? Was it just a few minutes ago? From opening the passenger's door to her helping carry the bags for her? I think it was Mom, and it was a curse. If not, then what? We're supposed to go and withdraw money from the ATM so we could go get something. Granny was starving at home. It was just to drop Llewellyn at the store and back off so we could go to where we were going in the first place. Or better go to the store together and buy the things we needed and pay the staff with his card if that was acceptable. But by the look of it, I guess POS point of sale was available there. But right now everything in me was saying he didn't get us anything for the Johnsons. He was acting like he had some tons of money in his bank account when he was just a broke ass nigger. We got inside the car and straight away we went to Llewellyn's place. We sat down as she served us juice before she went back to the kitchen. I didn't touch the juice but stared at Mr. Johnson with contempt. What is the meaning of this? I wish we were home. Mr. Johnson came forward and gave me a hard knock on my forehead before warning me to keep quiet. Llewellyn came back in with some cookies, which Mr. Johnson didn't hesitate to munch. We discussed them more, and then I learned that Llewellyn was single, which brought a great expression on his face. An hour later, we left Llewellyn's place, went to withdraw some cash, and went home. On getting home, my mom hugged Mr. Johnson saying she was worried and had been calling him, but his phone was off. Mother, he switched it off, intentionally. Mr. Johnson fabricated a lie that he was at the hospital to see a sick friend. He thrust the money into her hand and told her to go to the grocery because he was tired of doing that. My mother smiled at him and told him to go rest. Miss Saltler and I would go. I shook my head and went to my room, then collapsed on the bed to forget about what had happened, the lies. Saturday came earlier than expected. Feeling down, I went to Tessin's house and narrated what had happened between Novelah and Mr. Johnson on our way to withdraw some money. Tain laughed and shared looks with Bisola, which baffled me. Nothing I saw was funny. You know, you're being big, Misola said and shoved popcorn into her mouth. Ouch, that hurt. Have you ever wondered how you became friends with someone you never thought you would be friend or maybe best of friends? Well, same as me. I didn't know how I became friends with them, with the two brats in my presence. Anyways, we were just friends, not besties. I couldn't fathom how it happened. They just happened to be the two buddies I talked with. Besides, they were mean too. You could have confronted her and exposed that he is married, Tessin. Well, what should we do? Beat her up, Twain asked. What? No. I didn't tell you guys about what happened just for you to suggest beating leveling up. They were meaner than I thought. What then? Wait till she packs into her dad's Mr. Johnson's house? Let's destroy her face. Her pretty face, like you have said. Let's burn it with acid, Bisula said. I winded my eyeballs, astonished. The eyeballs could pop up because of wetting it too much. Mine would have fallen on the bed we sat on. Staring at me like that, Jane waved her hand in my face. I blinked. Still couldn't believe what I heard from Bisula. I felt a hand lifting my jaw, which met my upper teeth. I didn't know why I dropped my jaw. What are you girls? We are teenagers. You shouldn't be. God, your breaths are so exposed. You know, I feel like you are corrupting me, or rather, scaring me. I embraced myself. Calm down. We are not that mean. We just deal with people that cross their boundaries with us, Bisola said. I hope I haven't crossed mine. Nah. See? Love you. And we always be there for you, okay? I can't even hurt you. Nope. Turn lean forward and rub my cheek. And those brats aren't my besties. We were just friends. The acid you talk about? Where do you think you're going to get it? From my gowns. Bisola replied. You could join us. You know, no, I don't want to. Toyin. I'm good, I said, lifting my two hands. Chill, babe, it's just a group that Bisola was saying as Toyin covered her mouth. Bisola, really? Remember? Toyin glared at her and dropped her hand. I'm sorry. What? I asked. Look, we're not that disclose to anything to you, okay? Unless you want to join us. One single thing I can tell you is that it's fun, and you will feel among. Zola said quickly before Tin pinched her thigh. Ouch, that's unfair. Don't tell her much, I told her one and that it should be enough. Toyin and Basola eyed each other. I exhaled. Okay, just a question. How and why did you join the group? Well, Bisola was saying, there was two questions. But well, tell you whenever you decide to join. And that will be a day after you join, or so. Really? I asked disappointedly. Okay, just one more question and I'm done. For real. If I ask again, hit my face, okay? Just one question. I pleaded and wagged my finger to signify one. Turn grown and Priscilla gulped down a Coca-Cola drink down her throat. Okay, fine. What is it? Turn asked. Why did you suggest I join? As I said before, Justin is fun. Twin smiled.